Hey guys, what's going on? In this video I'm going to show you how subscribers to Sidekick traders were able to make 300% in 30 minutes today, which is really awesome. This is the results today. We did SPX $225 to $9 per contract, which is 300%. We talked about it in the chat room. Unfortunately, I missed the trade. A few people like Lance, our investing teacher inside the Discord, were able to take advantage of this. But I thought I'd talk you guys through the trade today, even though I missed it, which I'm really bummed about, but I thought I'd talk through it anyway. Just kind of go through what happened. And this was probably I'd say above average trade. Usually the last few weeks have been maybe 10%, 20%, 30% on these trades. And the week before that, we were seeing 200% and 300% like this. So this is an extraordinary trade, but it does happen, and it shows why people need to stick with these alert services and not get bummed out if they're only making 10% or 20% per trade, because when one of these comes along, it more than makes up for everything else. So it is really good. So this was by Sir Goldman, Ryan's Trading in Sidekick Traders. We help support people with this. We try and help them to set orders, how to get these alerts quickly, and kind of just support the whole thing. Ryan also contributes in the chat. He's awesome. He just will talk to people about what's going on. You can ask him questions and things. And we basically are trying to build a community full of people who want to scalp SPX or build up a funded account using ES, for example. But so I want to really go through SPX today, this trade right here. The cool thing about Discord is it really gives you a timestamp for each trade. So I'm in Central Time, so 11:07 was when this alert came out for me, which is 12:07 Eastern Time. If you want to join, the link will be in the description below. We're running a very limited trial. Basically, the service is worth a lot more than we're asking for it. We're doing a 3-day trial, so you can check it out. And then it's only $37 a month. Honestly, this service will pay for itself in less than one trade, is what I'm seeing, and usually you make a lot more in a trade than $37. So, and that's for the month. So let's get on to it. Let's talk about the SPX 49 calls. So 4090 calls right here at 225. We go to the charts over here. You can see this is where it was alerted. This is line right here. So Goldman really called the bottom here really, really nicely. So right here is where he said to go long with these calls. And so I've plotted the calls here, the 4090 calls right here. And you can see for the next, this is a 1 minute chart by the way, you can see for the next half hour this thing just went uphill massively, making huge profits for people that were in this trade. It was a little bit slow, so there was plenty of time to get in, which is a big problem for a lot of people. There was plenty of time to get in while this was still nice and low. So about 225 was the absolute low, but it was easy to get in for 5-10 minutes approximately around that price, give or take 10%. And then look at this thing, it just took off exponentially all the way up to here. Massive gains going from the 2s to the 9s and then even to the 12s pretty quickly. This is why we want to play SPX, right? This is why we want to play these 0 DTE options on SPX. This is what makes this worth it for everybody. So I know a few people caught it. I hope people are paying attention and more people have taken this than I've talked to. I've had some really good responses from people saying that they made some really nice money on this. But it's difficult even with these alerts, and you can see that as Goldman scaled out here, 13% within 3 minutes, another minute later 27%, and then this is where this guy really excels, is he held these for a long time. So he kept holding them till 11:26, took another 47% profits. Then by 12:34, 11:34 my time, so another 8 minutes or so, he was already up 100% on these contracts and just slowly started scaling out. And you can see again, 12:37, 12:39, he was up 300% all out at $9. And so this guy is probably one of the best traders I've ever come across. I'm really supporting him. He has a really good course that I took and I really enjoy it. I'm really trying to help people learn how to take these trades, because you're really only trading for 10, 20, even 30 minutes a day, and you can make some massive profits. Imagine going from $225 to $9 in 30 minutes, and that's exactly what happened today. You have to be a bit patient. Last week was a bit slow. There was only 10% winners, 20% winners, but this time these are 1 minute candles. So this was all it took to go from $2 to $9 on this position, all the way up here. If you continued to hold, you'd have made even more money. But a lot of people were selling out very quickly. I think it's a skill. It's something that you have to work on. It's something that doesn't come easy. Like nothing that makes you 300% in half an hour is going to come easy to you. It's something you have to stick with. You have to try really hard on. You have to learn. You have to practice. You have to come up with your own rules, your own sort of comfort zone for taking these trades. I'm really bummed. I was trying to look at new cars, looking to buy a new car, maybe like an SUV this next month or so. And unfortunately, that cost me a lot of money. Not only will the car cost me a lot of money, but the fact that I missed this trade because I was too focused on something else will cost me a lot of money as well. So congratulations to everybody who took this trade. I know that Lance took it. If we look through the Discord, let's go to the main chat here. I know Lance took it. I know a couple other people took it. Most people were not taking the full amount, but let's just have a look and see what Lance got. He posts screenshots. We really want this to be transparent. Here we go. So 225 to 290 was Lance's trades. That only took him 3 minutes though. So 3 minutes to make that. If you'd held it a bit longer, they got a lot more money from it. You can see Ryan or Goldman is answering in the chat. We can ask him questions. Like, it's really good. I would definitely join this for the 3-day trial if you aren't already in here. If you are already in here, I definitely encourage you to continue trying to take these style of trades. They're really, really, really good. The fact that you can just make this type of money really quickly with such a small amount of time put aside to this. If you need help with these trades, for example, if you need help learning how to get Discord to notify you quickly enough, if you need help managing the positions, Lance and myself are there. Other people that are taking these trades are there to help you too, so we can help guide you in terms of how to maximize your returns, minimize the amount of time you're spending on these, and make the most of the service. So I think there's a lot of good stuff to be had in here. We're also doing a whole bunch of other things. We tend to focus on these SPX trades just because they're so profitable so quickly. But we're also looking at Goldman's strategy in general. I highly recommend taking his course if you can, because it really helps you understand like what he's actually doing so you can trust him. I've noticed there's a lot of problems with people trusting people in this industry, and Ryan's no different. A lot of people are saying, oh, how do you manage to do this? This isn't replicable. But if you look at the charts for a lot of these trades, they're totally replicable. Like, you can easily get in around this area here. There's no huge rush. Ryan didn't cause this massive jump in the price, for example. This was just a really good trade that he came up with. So I really encourage you to stick with this if you're learning it. And if you've not started yet, then definitely join the Discord. We'll help you as best we can. We've got lots of people in here. This Discord has doubled in size in the last month, and a lot of the people here are dedicated to learning and implementing this strategy in particular. However, Lance has also given out other future trades, so if you want to trade futures, he's given out stuff in here. He's also implementing some other stuff in his swings and day trades as well. So it's not just Ryan, although Ryan and Goldman Trades is doing probably one of the most exciting reasons for joining the service, but it's something that I really suggest that you try. I think it's something that can change your life financially for the better, and so I really think it's something worth trying. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. Come and join us, even if you just try it out for 3 days. Have a look, see how things are going. The wins typically range from 20% to 500%, which is awesome. We saw a 300% winner in half an hour today, which was totally replicable. It isn't something that just ran immediately. You had plenty of time to get in it. So yeah, come and check it out. Hopefully that's helpful. This is one of my favorite strategies at the moment, and I hope to see you in Sidekick Traders Discord.